What's up from France? I'm currently in Paris, France. I've been walking around the area in Paris and it's kind of nice. There's a lot of restaurants, coffee shops, and I'm at the Versailles Palace, which is where a lot of the French rulers used to live. Hello everybody, I'm here in Madrid. Hello fellow people, I'm on an airplane to Madrid, Spain, leaving from Lyon to Madrid, Spain, and I had a crazy time on way over here. I actually lost my passport, and I'll give you the whole story. But before, when I was in Lyon and even France, honestly, it wasn't my favorite spot. It was kind of tough. People didn't speak English as much, and they didn't seem that happy to talk to me. And also, just it seemed like it wasn't as social, at least in Lyon. But hey, it was a great place to rest, to relax. For the hostel where I stayed at, it was very clean and quiet. So literally, it's a good spot not to party, not to socialize, but to just relax. And right now, people are sleeping, so I hope I'm not loud. But I'm trusting these noise canceling speakers that I have. That even makes sense. But pretty much, the plane's very loud on the outside, but with this microphone, it should block that out. But essentially, in Lyon, there was amazing food. But I'm excited for Spain and for Madrid and Barcelona. So first I'm going to Madrid for two nights, and then I'm going to Barcelona for 6 nights. And I heard Barcelona is amazing. There's good beaches, social, nightlife, and they talk in English and Spanish. So I'm excited for that, to practice my Español. Me llamo Yonas, es un fisioterapista. ¿Cómo estás? I actually took Spanish for 4 years in high school, so it'll be fun to test it out. And I love just the Spanish culture. It's so fun. Back to my story. I actually lost my passport. So essentially, I'm going through the check-in, and they don't check your passport. They just check your boarding pass. And then I go through security checkpoint, and then when it's time to go on the plane, I look for my passport because they check, and I don't have it. And I'm like, oh shoot, where is it? I check my bag. I check my my pockets, everywhere. And this whole time I was taking my time on the flight, but it's pretty stressful not knowing where your passport is. So essentially, I couldn't get on. They said you can't leave the country without your passport. So I literally just ask around, and I'm freaking out as to what to do. And I had to go back to the security checkpoint. I had to ask the information people, and they're so patient with me because the main language is not English, but it's French. And essentially, when I was there, I was stuck. I was freaking out. I was kind of a little bit emotional, but I was calm because I'm literally still on vacation for 7 or 6 more weeks. But if I don't have a passport, then I pretty much have to cancel it, or I have to get a new one from the U.S. Embassy. But essentially, I went to the police station at the airport, and they told me to call the U.S. Embassy and then it was Sunday, so they were actually closed. So I was just figuring out what to do, and I gave people my phone numbers, like the people at the TSA security gates, at the information desk, to call me if they find it. But lo and behold, somebody calls me about 3 hours later, and they're in the security checkpoint. They say they found my license my passport at the security checkpoint. And I had a feeling I lost it at the security checkpoint. But I found my passport. I was very thankful. And then I missed my flight to Madrid, but that's okay. I just had to buy a new flight. It was $300, which is kind of expensive, but it's better than not having a passport. Because if you don't have a passport, you'd be screwed. And I did make copies of my passport. I had my driver's license, copies of driver's license, but that won't get you to another state, to another country. You need a physical passport. And I was searching online, and you can't just make a passport quickly. It's like a process. So that's it. I got my passport, and I'm on the plane to Madrid, Spain. I'm very excited, very thankful. And just thinking about it, it's a blessing that all of this is a minor inconvenience. that I have enough money to buy a new plane ticket. And it's not ruining my trip. It's just a minor inconvenience, and it's still good. I'm gonna go to Madrid the same night, just maybe like 6 hours later. I'm still gonna explore. Stay tuned, guys. Hello, everybody. I'm here in Madrid. This is my day 2. Last night I arrived super late. Well, not too late, but I arrived. My flight arrived at 9 p.m. I literally took the train from the airport, and then at the hostel there was a bar crawl happening, a pub crawl, and I just went. But this hostel I'm staying at, they're actually very social. There's a lot of social events, which is good. It's so easy to meet people that are from different areas, and that's great. And my hair's like this because I just went to the barber because I want to look fresh for when I go to Barcelona next, which is tomorrow. And the haircut, it was about €20 for a haircut, fade, and a trim. So that's cheaper than in San Diego. So that's not terrible. But honestly, it's so nice to travel when you're working a full-time job. Because I remember when I was a broke college student, I didn't have much money. It probably would struggle. I would struggle more to travel. But here, it's like, it's nice to travel when you have money. Because I feel like I have the spirit of a 19-year-old, but I got some money, so it's nice because I'm working full time. So that's another perk of traveling when you are actually working full time, because you just got more flexibility to do stuff. You don't have to be on as much of a budget. I'm still on a semi-budget, but I'm staying in hostels, living cheaply, and it's been an amazing time so far. But I really do love Madrid. It's very friendly. Seems like it's very safe. It's very tourist friendly. People speak in English as well as Spanish, and my Spanish is better than my French, because when I was in France, I struggled big time. But last night was very amazing. We went to 3 bars, and then there was a club at the end. There probably was like 50 people. It was like a game. It's like 50 people rolling deep from all the hostels nearby. I think there was about 3 hostels, and it was so fun, good time. I stayed out pretty late. I normally try to not stay out late, but I stayed out, I think, until like 5. And then I went to bed. I made sure to drink plenty of water, and I woke up very level-headed. I honestly don't even like drink too much, but I think I'm just drinking more here in Spain to explore. But I always drink a lot of water. I always hydrate, and that's how I don't get hangovers. Literally, because when we get dehydrated or hungover, it's because we're dehydrated. But essentially, this morning I went to a walking tour. They had a free walking tour, and you just pay them in tips. But the guy just showed us all around Madrid, Spain. It was very nice. I saw a lot of fancy landmarks, nice churches, nice buildings, and it was good. I have about 20,000 steps, so it's really not, and I really don't feel tired because it's so fun. And I barely slept, but honestly, this is so fun. And then before here, I was in Lyon, France, and I slept for 3 days. I slept well, and I ate food, and I really didn't drink alcohol. And I keep looking around because I heard sometimes there's pickpocketers and people like steal phones. So I'm literally just like on guard, on edge, always looking around, make sure no one takes it. But we met a lot of people at the tour and at the bar crawl yesterday. So there's another bar crawl tonight. I might go to that. I'm not sure, but I probably will. And I'm gonna go back to the hostel, just rest up, chill out, do some laundry because I need to do laundry. And I'm gonna wash my hair so it's all puffed up and picked out, but it's gonna be down and curly. But honestly, I love Spain. I like it more than France. I don't want to compare countries, but Spain's amazing, and I heard Barcelona's amazing too. So I'm just excited to have this journey, have the opportunity, have the flexibility to do this. We're here near Barcelona at a beach called Tekeste. I am going on a day trip from Barcelona, from the hostel that we're staying at, and we're just enjoying this beach. It's pretty nice here, warm water, nice weather. Barcelona's been amazing though. There's a lot of nice Spain food here. It's definitely my favorite city in Spain from the few I've been, but it's been good. Last night we went to a hostel bar crawl and met a lot of people and had a good time. There was good food. I had authentic Spain food, tapas, papas, also, I forget all the names. But it's been good. Follow me. Let's go. This is the water. There's actually waves. We're here in Barcelona in Sartigui restaurant. We have an amazing server here with friends. Amazing dishes. So guys, tell me, what is your favorite part about Barcelona? And feel free to share any fun stories within 30 seconds.
My favorite part of Barcelona is definitely the diverse culture. I didn't know there were so many different people from all walks of life here, and the beaches. It reminds me of a little LA mixed with Miami and New York, actually.
And this is Elor. I met her inside of a hostel. That's the cool thing about staying in hostels. You just meet people and then you're friends for life. And this is Hassan.
Oh, it doesn't be Abi first, but I really liked that urban environment that Barcelona offers, like any other major city. Restaurants are amazing. I haven't seen much beaches yet. The camera's really close. What else did we do yesterday? We saw the cathedral. That was beautiful. Highly recommend checking it out.
And
heading off to Raimundo now.
Hola chicos y chicas. Barcelona está muy bueno ciudad. Mi favorita es en Uber. The Ubers, they come really fast, like average 45 minutes, hour wait, very short. So that's probably been my favorite.
Not about just hailing a taxi, I'll say that.
Right, or walking. Oh.
Follow along, guys. Follow along. I'm going to show you the rest of Barcelona. Update vlog, guys. This is my last day in Barcelona. I'm actually leaving now to go to Switzerland. I haven't been posting as much because I've literally just been enjoying the moment, and it's so fun, and I just didn't feel like getting out my camera posting. But now I'm on a bus ride back to the airport, so I got from downtown. But Barcelona is amazing. It's a top city I've been in Europe by far right now for a lot of things. For the food, the culture, nightlife, the people. They're just like beautiful people. It's so cool. And it's so interesting because like I literally see people where they look white, they look Asian, they look Indian, and they're all fluent in Spanish. It's like a mind cluster. It's pretty fun. But I stayed in an Airbnb for 3 nights with 3 friends from Sacramento, and then a hostel for 3 nights. And it's cool to just see both an Airbnb and a hostel. They both have their pros and cons to each. But Barcelona is wild. There's the nightlife here is amazing. The clubs, like everything starts late. It's like they're nocturnal night shift nurses. Like literally, people eat dinner at 9 and people go out at 1. Not they go home at 1, but they go out at 1. And at the nightlife clubs, it's like they peak or get the most fun at 3:34. And you know me, I love to wake up early and go early, but here this really changes your sleep schedule. But it's all good. It's been very fun. The food's good. I had a lot of tapas and paella, which are Spain dishes. And I just met a lot of people, especially in the hostel. In the hostel, you meet so many people. It's like the United Nations. But this is Barcelona, and I am going home to the airport, and then I'll go to Switzerland. But I highly recommend Barcelona. The people, the food, the culture, the city. The city is so vibrant. There actually was a festival called San Juan Festival, I believe. It's once a year, and it was so busy. There was just pretty much I didn't stay up late, but it was like a party. It began at midnight on the beach, and people party till sunset. It's like the New Year's of Barcelona. It was pretty intense. And there also was the F1 car race, which is like a big race car show, and that just was amazing. Follow along. Have a good one. Make sure to like and subscribe.